Okay, let me first say that this is a horrific situation and story. And so if you're a child or somebody that is sensitive to this type of content, please do not stay on. There's not going to be shown anything graphic, but what they talk about is graphic. I want to talk about this because it's happening all over the world in darkness and people don't believe it's happening. And this is satanic child abuse that is going on right now in our world by these cults and child sacrifices. It's real. A lot of Christians don't think it's real. A lot of people don't think it's real. The more the devil gets exposed, the less power that he has. And now law enforcement is starting to catch people, starting to get onto this. But the bottom line is it's all demonic. It's all demons doing this. It's happening in our world. So 4 men were charged with over thousands of images of this. And I just want to react to this news story and then talk about a book. And here we go.
4 Sydney men are tonight behind bars, charged with possessing and distributing what police are calling satanic child abuse material. Now, it's
Notice that they said satanic, not just regular child abuse material, which is horrific and terrible as it is, obscene, but satanic, has roots in the occult, roots in the demonic, which so much of this is.
They are connected to an international paedophile ring using encrypted chat sites to exchange videos and discuss their sick fantasies. And a warning, this story does contain some distressing details.
And let me say this as well, your children should not be online. There's zero reason why your kids should be on Roblox, why they should be playing online Minecraft, why they should have a cell phone, why they should be talking to people online. It is very known that these Roblox chat rooms, all this, have all these sick pedophiles in them. So you let this be a warning to you that your kids should not be online. There's no reason why a kid should have a smartphone. There's no reason why a kid should be online looking at anything, talking to anybody. Like, there's just no reason for it.
They are nightmares brought into reality, realised as criminal acts and carried out to share with depraved like minds.
Sick.
Thousands of videos depicting the abuse of live children aged between babies and 12 years of age.
From thousands of videos, babies to 12, absolutely sickening and demonic that's being exposed, and this is happening. Imagine all the stories we don't know about. And yet people turn a blind eye, say this isn't happening, sacrifices aren't real, demonic stuff's not real, rituals aren't real. You hear me bring on guests that talk about how they were involved in sacrifices and human this and human that, and you guys, oh, it's not real, that's being dramatic. It's happening right now as I speak, and it's absolutely horrific.
From computers and drives belonging to 4 Sydney men after police kicked in their doors. Detectives say they'd been tracking their activity on encrypted websites and chat rooms where they accessed and discussed the abuse of children.
Sickening.
Symbols and rituals around it in the discussions that they were having about abusing children.
Cybercrime investigators worldwide flagged a rise in the discussion and depiction of satanic-themed acts. Here, Strikeforce Constantine was established.
And the reason why they're seeing this is because everything that motivates a person to do something as horrific as abuse a child is a demonic spirit influencing them. Nobody decides to do this unless a demonic spirit influences you to do this. And so why is it linked with satanic child abuse and satanic sacrifice? It's because these demons want you to sacrifice, want you to participate. But at the end of the day, it's all from a demonic spirit, demonic power.
To track links to a global network using encrypted pages to share fantasies and recorded abuse. The reason police are so concerned by these groups and are sounding the alarm isn't just an increase in offences involving satanic symbolism, it's the threat of the observational becoming physical. These dark pursuits, like any serious drug, drive a need for a stronger fix or a bigger high, and that increases the threat of these abhorrent acts being carried out on Australian victims.
We were concerned about any children that these people may come in contact with.
So they moved on 26-year-old Landon Germanotta Mills, taking the accused ring.
Of course, we have a guy here, probably identifies as you know what, you know this, exactly what you'd think he'd look like.
Leader off the streets. His charges include making both child abuse and bestiality material available. 3 men he's alleged to have shared it with were arrested at one apartment block in Malabar.
Lock them all up forever. Throw away the key.
Detectives are racing to find the victims of what was allegedly found in their possession.
Where they are and who they are so that they can be rescued from this.
Chris Campy, 10 News.
These levels of evil, guys, that are happening in our world right now are unfathomable, but we cannot be ignorant to what the devil's doing. Get your kids off the internet. Get your kids off of TikTok. Get your kids off of Instagram. Do not let them be online, because all this stuff is happening online. These kids being abducted, these kids being exploited. They're running away from home to meet up with these guys, and then they get trafficked. It's disgusting. I did a review on a book called He Came to Set the Captives Free about a lady that was in the occult, and another lady, Rebecca Brown, who wrote the book, helping this girl Elaine out of the occult. And it was amazing how many people said that's not real, that doesn't happen, when Elaine, who was a high-ranking bride of Satan in this book, if you haven't read it, it's not for children. It's a book about a lady in the occult. You should read it. It's from the 90s. He Came to Set the Captives Free. This girl Elaine, who Rebecca was helping, talks about she was literally the bride of Satan, that she was given these supernatural abilities. But in the book, she talks about how people are ignorant to it. She says that Satanists would infiltrate hospitals and churches to kill Christians. And she said it was an unorganized underground network of Satanists that would pose as doctors, pose as nurses, pastors, church members, and they were killing Christians, taking out Christians, and she would use demonic powers to project illnesses, to drain energies, to kill believers. And what she talks about is that people thought it was just random. Oh, they just got cancer. Oh, they just got a disease and died. And everybody would look at life as just normal, but not realizing the satanic roots, the satanic underbelly. And then she talks about how these demons turned on her, strangled her, beat her, threw objects around, all of that, how she would transform into an animal using demonic power. She's talked about how werewolves were real, shape-shifting. She would turn into animals, enter people's homes, astral projection. She would appear to people's rooms at night. And then eventually these Satanists would try to kill Rebecca, who helped Elaine come out of the occult. They were performing death curses, death rituals on her. Demons were attacking her. Talked about high-ranking demons appearing to her, speaking audibly, revealing their names, their ranks, and how Satanists were putting curses on food and clothing and money and gifts. All this stuff, right, that we talk about, and then people laugh at us in the Christian world and say, you're crazy, Isaiah. You think Satanists are putting curses on food and objects and jewelry? Yes. Yes, these rituals that were done, and she talks about that as well. Demonic pregnancies, having babies and then sacrificing them. These demonic impregnations. Guys, it's all real. It's all happening. We've turned a blind eye. We don't talk about it. We don't think about it. We cannot be ignorant to this. We need to have eyes that are open. And what will happen if your eyes open up to all this demonic stuff? Number one, you'll start actually praying. You'll pray over everything that comes into your house. You'll pray over, hey, I'm not letting my kids watch that. I know what that's about. You'll start getting involved in prayer. You'll start getting serious about God. But number two, you'll start protecting your kids from what's going on in this world. You'll stop being so naive, letting them on these smartphones, letting them on these internet, letting them on these social media apps. Guys, they're destroying lives. It's not a joke. It's not a game. Let's open up our eyes to the spiritual realm around us and recognize that this is all real. This is all happening. It's sickening, but I want to talk about it because the devil's been silent and tried to be underground and people not know about him. And now people are realizing how real he is. We're blowing the trumpet. You need to do deliverance. You need to cast out demons. You need to get serious because this stuff is happening. It's sickening. It's horrible. And we need to realize that it's real and it's happening. And you need to get your kids off this stuff. If this video is enough to just say, I'm getting my kids off Roblox, I'm getting my kids off Minecraft, I'm getting my kids off whatever, the Wii Online they're doing, what is that AR, what is it called? Virtual reality, augmented reality that my kids are on. Get them off the stuff, guys. Get them off the stuff because it's wicked, it's evil. They're being exploited in these chat rooms. It's horrific and it's terrible. So anyway, I wanted to share that with you guys. It's real, it's happening, and people are getting busted for it. So don't turn a blind eye to it. Check out He Came to Set the Captives Free by Rebecca Brown. Super powerful. Again, not for children, not for the faint of heart. It's a very, very graphic book, but it exposes the trueness of the devil and the power of Christ. We're also live Mondays at 5 o'clock now. Thursdays at 5 o'clock now. We're going to be adding a third day as well. We're going to be doing, let me give you the dates, a week of prayer. We're going to be live from December 15th through the 19th. Praying every day at noon together for 5 days, prayer every single day at noon. You don't want to miss that. Also, check out my book in the description, How to Cast Out Demons, pray about becoming a monthly partner, all that good stuff. I love you guys, appreciate you guys, and we'll see you in the next video. God bless.